Hello, my little neutrino nerdites. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, and welcome to a show I like to call Nerd News. I thought I would change it a little. That was probably terrible, though. Oh well. Communicator on. Welcome to Nerd News, guys. I'm going to start right in with some exciting movie news. I want to alert you that this first piece of news, spoiler alert, it's about Batman: The Dark Knight Rises. So if you don't want to know anything about the movie, don't listen to what I'm about to say. Go away for 30 seconds. So Christopher Nolan has recently been quoted in an interview as saying that in the next movie, we're picking up his story 8 years later, 8 years after the last movie we saw. Isn't that interesting? And that he's not really doing well. He's a little worse for wear. He's probably kind of depressed because Maggie Gyllenhaal died, and he's sort of going through that. Hopefully he'll get over it since it's been 8 years, sort of by the middle of the movie, so that we can see him having some sexual tension with Catwoman. And then they decided to have Bane as the villain because they wanted someone who would challenge him physically and mentally. So, yay! What do you guys think? 8 years later? Are you gonna miss those 8 years? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. So the next little bit of movie news that I wanted to direct your attention towards is this interview that I just read with Joss Whedon. He talks about what it's like to direct a big movie star who's also the actor that you have to work with in your film, and in his case he had to work with a bunch of movie stars because he's doing the Avengers, and he talks about writing and creating the characters with the actors and all sorts of fun other character details. This is one of the best interviews I've ever read about the creative process of a director working with actors, especially in a fun medium like a comic book movie. So I recommend you guys go and read it. Go read it. I give it a thumb up. Next up, there's been a first look at Ridley Scott's next movie, Prometheus, which is being rumored to be an Alien prequel. They're being very tight-lipped about this with the production, so no one's giving any of the news away, but in the preview, you can see very clearly that the set design is by H.R. Giger. Please help me with pronunciation. I think that it is one. And it looks really exciting. Charlize Theron is like the female protagonist, very strong. You can't have an alien movie without a strong female protagonist. And Charlize is always good at those kind of parts. She's got lots of power. So I'm excited about this movie, and I hope it is a prequel. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a prequel or not? Let me know in the comments. In sad news, author Anne McCaffrey, who wrote the Dragon Riders of Pern series, has died. She was the very first author to crack the New York Times bestseller list as a science fiction and fantasy writer, and for many of us, she was our entree into the genre with the Dragon Riders of Pern series. R.I.P. Anne McCaffrey, you're awesome. Next, in Star Trek news, Star Trek: The Next Generation is having its 25th anniversary coming up, and in anticipation of this, CBS has taken the original film that they used to film the series, retooling it and putting it into high definition, and they're rebuilding all of the visual effects. So we're going to be able to watch Star Trek: Next Generation in high def, and it's going to look awesome. I can't wait to see Worf's magnificent forehead in HD. Yay, yay. I'm giving this a big thumbs up. I hope you guys are too. Are you excited? I am. So next, in comic news, there's a Superman comic out there that may today beat all of the auction prices for any comic ever. Very exciting. It's a Superman comic. It's, I think, his first appearance in Action Comics, and he's on the cover. And it's the highest grade of that comic that exists in the world. The ones, they've sold an 8.5 before, and that one's a 9. So by the time this airs, we'll know the price. I'll put it in a little bubble or something. Now, a comic book can be the same artistic value in monies as a Picasso painting. How do you feel about it? I think it's cool. I think it's good. I think it's what the genre needs. All right, next, in science news, I'm going to be wearing this, if I can put it on my head. I went to Florida, I went to Disney World, and I rode on the space shuttle, and I got this. I hope you guys are grateful. Now it's going to be in science news all the time, even though it makes me look really stupid. In science news, many of you have been asking me to report on neutrinos. Physics is not my area of expertise, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so this is kind of big news. E equals mc squared, the basic fundamental of most physics that Einstein came up with at the beginning of the 1900s, is perhaps going to be proven wrong. They've just done an experiment that shows that neutrinos actually travel at a speed faster than light. It's inconclusive, but so far it looks pretty exciting and pretty interesting. These neutrinos may travel faster than light. And then everyone's gonna have to redo all their math all over again, I think. It's gonna change the physics world in a huge way. I know that some of you watching are physicists. Please explain to us what could happen if they do travel faster than light in the comments. I am going to be reading avidly. So that is the end of nerd news. That's all the news that I have for today. I will give you fist kisses and Eskimo kisses and butterfly kisses and elephant kisses. And there, I just gave you a neutrino kiss. Did you see it? Probably not. You may even think that I didn't do it, but can you prove it?